I did a post last week, I think it was. And you all just turned out. You turned out. Many of you did not get my point, I know. You didn't get the point of it. And many of you did, though. And sometimes I ask myself the question, if these people got it, what is it about these other people who did not get it? Well, I tell you what the situation was. I said in the post, if you are going to give a gift and the card is the gift, put money in it or a gift card. Oh my goodness. You would have thought for some people that I had said the earth was coming to an end. But in my heart of hearts, I understood what some of them were thinking. But that was not the point of the post. Many of them were upset with me because, like all of us do, we love cards. We love getting cards from our friends, and I am like that. I will go to the Hallmark store or CVS and any store. I really love the cards at Cracker Barrel, if you know how that is. And we go and we look at the cards. And when we look at cards, we think of somebody that we can send them to. Or what I used to do is that I might buy 5 or 6 cards just right there because I knew that something was going to come up and that I loved those cards so much and the wording in the cards that I just wanted to hold on to them to send to someone at a later date. And many of us do that same thing because you can't always get to the store when you want to, but when you find something that you really like, you go on and get it. Anyway, I say all that to say, I love giving cards and getting cards. But this is what I have noticed recently. I have noticed this new trend of going to weddings, baby showers, birthday parties, and that kind of thing. People are not giving gifts the way they used to. Do you remember the time, some of you are so young, you don't remember when we had weddings and people would bring gifts to the weddings, and we had so many gifts, we had to have a room and a group of people to be in charge of the gifts. Do you remember that? I know when my husband and I got married, my God, we had so many gifts. And then you have to open up the gifts. You have to open them up and put them on display so that people can walk through and see the gifts. And people would look for their gift. Even though we knew back then that it was of etiquette to send or take the gift to the bride before the actual wedding day. But people didn't want to do that. Who wanted to do that? We wanted to show our gifts, and we knew that the gifts would be on display. Oh my goodness. We had to have several cars to take my gifts home. There were so many. And when you think of the fact that if you have 300 or 400 or 500 people coming to a wedding, each one bringing a gift, then that's going to be something. And the same with birthday parties. There were times that people came with gifts because they knew that the gifts might be opened, baby showers, wedding showers, that somebody, the bride, was going to sit there and open up her bridal shower gifts. But I've noticed this, my friends. There is a trend that now people are not getting gifts. they're not giving gifts the way they used to. Now, sometimes they will have an Amazon wish list. You can go on Amazon and you can put in what you would like for people to give you. And then you will send people the word that you have a gift list on Amazon, and they can go in, get the gift, and send it to you. And the same with those graduating from high school. They have a gift list, and you could send them. They're going to college especially, so they want this and they want that. So you won't just be giving them anything. You will give them what they want. Now, I've noticed that there are people who are not giving anything these days. And you might say, well, how do you know that, Margie? Because if they have gift lists and you give the gift before the event, how do you know? Because I've asked people. I've asked. I've taken polls. So I'm telling you what I've found out. People are not giving gifts the way they used to. They're giving gift cards and they're giving money. Now, at most weddings, they have a wedding table and birthdays too. As a matter of fact, I think everywhere I've been to an event similar where we're giving gifts, they have a gift table. And on that gift table, sometimes they have a box for cards. Now, I hate to say it because some of you are gonna respond to this, what I'm saying, in such a negative way. In the card box, which for some people is the gift they're giving, the point of my post was this: if you're giving the card as a gift for the person at the event you're attending, put something in the card. A gift card for the person or some money for the person, because that is your gift. Do you understand what I'm saying? I know you do, but there are some people who want to argue that point. Now, that post had made me say this to you. If you don't want to give the person the gift, fine. Send them a card in the mail. Just send them a nice card. That's not a gift. Sending me a card is acknowledging my birthday. Margie, you had a birthday. Oh, I would love it. I'd love a card. I would love it. And it's always been that way. I've always gotten a card for my birthday, in the mail. And now with Facebook, people are just making those little statements, happy birthday, on Facebook. And that's fine. So you've already said happy birthday to people. And it's not a big deal. Why are you making it a big deal by fussing with me about the card? Oh, everybody can't afford a card. Well, if everybody cannot afford the card, which is fine, do a post on Facebook, and that's it. Let that be it. Happy birthday, Margie, fine. But now, if you come to my birthday party where people are bringing gifts, and you bring a card as your gift, then something should be in that card for me. Yeah, I said it. Something should be in that card for me. Now, I'm not saying it has to be $100, $50. It could be $2 or $3. Somebody on the post said, I don't have much money. She said, I go to the dollar store and get a card, And I might put $3 in the card and say, get coffee on me. Now that's wonderful. That's something. Now, nobody is going to stop you from coming to a party because you didn't bring a gift. That's obvious. And I say it's obvious because the trend is that's what people are doing. People are coming to weddings with no gift, going to wedding receptions with no gift, going to birthday parties, retirement parties. They're going to bridal showers. They're going places with nothing. What makes you think, as far as etiquette is concerned, that you should walk in a place empty-handed? Yes, I've said it. I know you're going to be mad. Oh, God. But don't be angry about it. I guess I'm kind of old-fashioned because I remember the way things used to be, and we would come in whatever situation we found ourselves on a celebratory situation with something in our hands. Bringing a gift. What's wrong with a gift? Some of the people say, and you know what? Some of the people who were doing a lot of that talking, I said to myself, this is probably a cultural thing. This is a cultural thing. These people are not my people. Yeah, I said it. I said it. I didn't want to say it, but yes, I said it. These people are not from my kind. Now, some of you were, because I know your names, and I've been knowing you for years. But for the most part, because you see, my friends who complained said it in a nice way. I would put a little heart or a little laughy face, and we were going bantering back and forth, just having fun. But then there were those who were irate and nasty about it. I knew those were not my kind of people. And I'm not talking color either. I'm not talking color. I'm talking they were not kind and polite, and I don't want to say Christian because you don't have to be a Christian. But you ought to be able to talk to people and treat people right. And when people make posts, you disagree with it, just go on past the post and go on to do something else. And if you want to make a comment, make your comment. Usually I respond to all of the people who say something to me in a post. I will respond. But I don't like to respond to people who have hateful things to say. Oh my goodness. And then you say something, and then they have to come back and say something mean-spirited. And then oh my goodness, those people. I guess maybe what I need to start doing is just not replying or getting rid of them or something, because it's just disconcerting. And then other people see it, and then other people, my friends, get mad, and then my friends want to fuss at them for saying certain things to me because they love me so much. Well, I'm going to leave you now, but it's 6 on one hand and half a dozen on the other. But the operative word was gift. Not that I'm against cards, because I love cards. And I'm in my 80s, so I was raised on giving cards. We were giving cards before we were giving anything else. I know about cards. I'm not a young woman. I'm just like you. I love cards. But I know that when I give a card as a gift, if it is a gift, then put a ribbon on the card and take it to the party with something in it. Talk to you later.